Hello there, beautiful Scorpios. Well, welcome back to my channel, my Tarot Nook. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are doing wonderful. So for this reading, we will tap into your person's energy to see what it is they want to say to you right now during this no contact situation that you're both in. All right. I just want to say thank you to all returning subscribers and welcome to new viewers. We hope you enjoy your stay. I am a new channel on YouTube, been around for a few months, so your support is sincerely appreciated. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It certainly does help a lot. I also don't interrupt readings to ask for any of this. I usually say it once in the upfront, like right now, and then later towards the end of the reading, all right? I am a variety channel, so you can check, I actually created playlists. You can check the playlists and the types of readings I do. If you have any suggestions for any type of reading you'd like to see, let me know. All my readings are general, so please keep that in mind and check your other placements if the reading doesn't resonate. All my readings are created with absolutely positive intentions. I don't need to say this, but in the event you feel like it is not positive and it's negative and it's making you feel upset, I just want to make sure you're okay. Take a break, leave the reading, come back later. Take care of yourself. I would love to have you come back. Everyone's always welcome. Also, this includes cross watchers. Speaking of feeling welcomed, and you're welcome here, the comment section is your space. Feel free to vent, chat about the reading, timestamp parts of the reading, claim any card, claim anything that you'd like to claim, and also be supportive of one another if you're going to comment to each other's stuff. All right, so this is all I have. Let's get started here and see what's going in. Or what's going on for you and this energy. This is a brand new deck I just got. I'm super excited to use it. I've been using it for this reading. I just started, and I hope to use it quite a bit. There's so many meaningful cards in here that's resonated for me when I meditated with it, and I'm just happy to be able to use it with you guys. All right, Scorpio, let's get going. Here, I swear, this cloth. We have surrender, letting go, release, give up, patience. All right. We also have unfinished business. It's not over. Patterns back and forth. And baggage. And we have mask. Okay, hidden motive, conceal, disguise, and lying. And why not? Bottom of the deck, we have romantic feelings. So we'll put that there. All right. So it does feel like there's some unfinished business here. You and somebody, it's not done. So I feel like this no communication right now is just a phase or it's a pattern that's being repeated. There's definitely strong romantic feelings towards one another. The fact that there's emotional connection here for sure, but somebody's just kind of maybe in it for the fun, in it for, you know, specific things and not all the things, so they may not be completely committed, or they're not necessarily a place where commitment is super important. They could potentially be lying about something here and not being honest. I feel like for a lot of you, you're really working on letting go. I feel like this energy does not necessarily want to let you go because they do have some romantic feelings, but they're wearing a mask, they're not being honest about something, and it just feels like a cycle is about to repeat itself. This person, does not want you giving up on them. They don't want you, if anything, they really are wanting you to be patient, or are going to probably ask you to be patient. All right. Or ask for your patience. Like, where's the good old Scorpio? Can you please be patient? Where's your understanding? Can you please be understanding? Something like that. All right. So let's just see here what's going on with them. All right. So usually I try to let you all know the intentions for each card. The first card I have is the 10 of Wands with what's on their mind in the most recent past. How they felt when things broke off at the time they did. Okay. So Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is their thoughts and feelings for you, what they want, how they see you. All right, we'll get into that. The Page of Cups, all right, is here for their current feelings about this no contact. All right, like right now, what's going on? And then we have the King of Swords with what they're being challenged, like what's challenging them, what's causing them to do or not do what they want to do, or what's in the way right now with them. What's kind of overshadowing their entire situation. We have, wow, the Queen of Cups is here for what they want to say to you right now, and we're going to find out if they do mean it and what's going on with that. We also have the Ace of Cups in the reverse for their potential next steps. What are they going to do about what they want to say? Will they mean it? Will they reach out? What's going to happen here? What's the ending? What's going on? And that's going to be the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about the Magician when I pulled the... I'm sorry, if I said this is a 10, it's the 9 of Wands. But either way, I was thinking about the Magician when I pulled this card out. And so we have the Magician in reverse here, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. Stepping into the tarot world, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is a Sagittarius energy. This is somebody that's normally very resilient, and you know, they have stamina. They usually are really good about setting up boundaries and things like that. Like, they really come across very defensive. But in the reverse, they're very kind of they're not in a good place. All right, they're just very distressed. I feel like some of you, this person, you know, you may have questioned their interest, called them out, questioned their motivation or something like that, and it really kind of could have triggered them a little bit, and it's actually having them in a place where they're really kind of feeling a little wounded. You know, truths may have been shared and exchanged, or at least you were just honest about something, and it's not necessarily something they wanted to hear. This person could just, in the general day-to-day, be a paranoid person, so they read into things differently. They may be misunderstanding some things, and I feel like right this moment they're just in a place where their resilience is very low. They're just they're feeling very kind of restricted, or for lack of, I don't know if this is going to sound correct, but you know, they feel like a little kind of suffocated, you know, like they have no room, because they've put themselves there. They kind of put themselves, like dug a hole, and they're like fell in it, and then they're like upset about it. It's how it comes across. Okay, the Magician in reverse here, there's definitely a sense of trustworthiness problem. We also have some Queen, or the Queen showing up for that, and the King of Swords. The Magician, for me, in this state, there's some type of a manipulation. There's no doubt that this person probably got caught doing something, saying something, lying about something, and it wasn't well received, and they did not appreciate that they were called out on it. They actually felt exposed. Okay, and I feel like this person here, this is somebody that, you know, actually shows up in the picture for the romance and for the romantic feelings about things, but when reality kicks in, or when it's time for them to kind of put up or shut up, kind of a thing, or just to be supportive, be helpful, be a good listener, they're not there. It seems like they're always just busy, or something else comes up. And the Page of Pentacles here, when things broke off, or when you guys went into this no contact, this is somebody that was unable to kind of correct their wrong. Okay, they lacked a plan. They didn't have any kind of desire to do anything. They lacked the commitment, for sure. And I feel like for a lot of you, this person is just lazy. They don't want to work for the things they want, and they don't want to work for the things they have. This is somebody that can easily become complacent. So it's like almost you have to treat them in a way where really you have to have boundaries, just like they do. They could have other, you know, like a mental illness of some sort. So there could be some type of a imposition, distress on them, or in their life anyway. So this kind of can sometimes affect things. So it's not like, oh, they have mental health, so therefore they're crazy. No. It's just that they could be dealing literally with issues in their mental space, and so their coping style is just different, and it's just sometimes needs some like fine tuning. But this is a warm energy. There's a lot of, you know, cups, and I feel like, you know, there's literally 3 cups down here and a wand. So romantically, yeah, they're jilted right now. They're feeling knocked down. They're feeling a little rejected. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse, in terms of how they see you, what they want from you. This is a Taurus energy. I feel like, you know, they want to see some type of an improvement. So it's not like they don't have a voice in the situation. I think you do listen to them, but they also feel like, you know, if they need to improve, you also have things that you need to improve on, or things that you may need to work on yourself. This is somebody that wants to pick up the pieces with you, though. This is somebody that wants to kind of recover, or start recovering from this. Like, they feel a little devastated right now. Okay. I feel like for a lot of you, this person sometimes thinks that, you know, you know, maybe try to like be get like sympathy from other people for your situation or your problems, and I feel like for them, that kind of, don't be upset with me, Scorpio, but for them, that also is something like that stands out like as a sign of hypocrisy. So I don't know if you guys have talked about hypocrisy in the past, but you know, I don't see mirroring, so I don't see like a twin flame, but I do see something where you know, when this person gets shaken up enough, then they start calling you out on the things that, you know, they've never said anything to you about it before, and like for the first time. So they have those kinds of outbursts. The Page of Cups here, I feel like their current feelings, they want to reach out, they want to communicate with you in a very loving and passionate way. This is again a romantic situation. It keeps coming up. There's romantic feelings, there's romantic interest in reaching out. This is somebody that wants to renew something in love or bring forward a new message about love, all right? This is somebody I feel like during this no contact, there's a lot of things that remind them of you. There's things that remind you of them. But in their sphere, there's probably songs, there's probably numbers, there are times, dates, something like that, that they cannot like shake off. Like you're always reminded. They're always whatever, you're in their thoughts a lot, okay? So things remind them of you all the time is my point. Page of Cups, by the way, Scorpio, this is a Scorpio card. This is a U card. Also has Sagittarius and Libra. And I just feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that is a very sensitive soul. You are a sensitive soul as well. It's not to say that, but this is more about how their feeling is. They're very sensitive. So again, I don't see them as like rude, nasty, mean, ego, none of that. I just feel like they could have issues. Coping styles are different cultures, different backgrounds, different upbringings, it could be anything, but it's not directed at you. So it feels like just a lot of learning curves are taking place still, like maybe they're not as mature in a relationship as they can be or as you'd like for them to be. The King of Swords here, like their current challenges, what stands in their way. Communication is a little tough. I feel like this is somebody that doesn't mind being honest, but they don't necessarily do so in a very kind of polite way sometimes. Okay, again, it's not meant to be a negative, but this is somebody like their biggest challenge is to use their logical thinking over their emotional thinking. So sometimes they get a little more on the emotional side or on the sensitive side. So it kind of breaks things apart and just kind of, it becomes like a process, like a pattern, fixing something, milking it, massaging it, making it better every time. It's just a routine. So if these patterns and habits continue and they're not being addressed or talked about, to fix, to adjust, to kind of call each other out on it in a loving, passive way so that you're helping each other out, then it's going to continue. Now, we're not trying to change anybody, so it's not like you changing them, they're trying to change you. This is just about a love situation where, no more lying, no more deceits, no more wearing masks. Be honest, be truthful. And I feel like they have the hardest time with that, okay? It could be that, sometimes they feel like you're a little too powerful for them. Like you have your stuff together, so you're clear-minded in certain ways. The King of Swords can be very clear-minded, very direct. And so for them, they kind of are still, especially if they're in their page state or a little younger than you, they could be in a place where they worry about having problems, like escalating things, okay? So the Queen of Cups, this is exactly what they would like to say to you right now. We'll see if they mean it. We're also going to pull some In the Shadows cards to see what else they want to say in case it didn't pop up. I feel like this is a good thing. This is a Cancer, Gemini card. This is somebody that wants to open their heart to you. They would like for you to open your heart to them as well. This is somebody that would like to heal. They would like to gain insight. They would like to grow. They're very compassionate. And I feel like if they were going to say anything, I think they'll say that you make them very happy. They appreciate you being faithful, honest, with them, honest, I don't think they're unfaithful. I think they may lie and be just deceptive. I really don't see any kind of bad energy here at all. But this is somebody that values these things about you, and they miss that. They miss that from you. Like, they miss having that. I feel like they just want to tell you also to thank you for the comfort and the stability that you bring to their life. But in the Page of Pentacles, sometimes I feel like they struggle with that because maybe they're not able to sometimes pick up that pace or do as much or do equal stuff, okay? Ace of Cups here. And by the way, I feel like they absolutely mean how they're feeling. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, are they going to reach out? What we're going to do? Yes, they will. Yes, they want to. Yes, 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 all around. But this is somebody here that, is kind of feeling a little empty right now. So, and it could be due to blocked emotions, due to being left out in the cold, due to being like, maybe caught on a lie or just kind of being deceptive or rude or something like that. So they really want to bring something forward here. They want to start something new. They want it to be free-flowing. They want things to have potential 100%. but there's definitely a blocked emotion. Now, I don't feel like there could have been cheating or infidelities here, but they could have been lies, all right? They could be talking to somebody, talked to somebody, kept it from you. It could be anything, you know, that situation. And so I feel like for that, they'd like a reversal. They'd like to bring it back online. They'd like to really kind of come back to like forward, but there's just honestly emotional exhaustion shows up, like the whole letting go, release, give up, patience. It's just exhausting. So if it's exhausting for them, I can only imagine how things are exhausting for you, especially if you care about this person. But they really want to fix it and they miss you. They really would like to kind of be around you. I feel like they rely on you a lot for the emotional fulfillment. And sometimes it can be draining, sure it can, but you know, you bring them the happiness that they want in life, that you bring them that happiness. So whatever timeout you're in right now, I don't think it's over. There's still unfinished business. That's going to be very interesting. So let me know what's going on with you here, Scorpio, and if this reading resonated. Also, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so. I thank you so much for that. These are messages again from a person for you. They are sorry. I told you they are sorry. They are really sorry. I wish you would come back. Tell you, I've been here before with others. Patterns, right? Patterns and issues. Yes, we've talked about all of this. I feel like this is good confirmation here for the reading, but let me know what you think. So I'm going to post some angel answers for you, specifically Scorpio. These are meant by design for you to hear from your angels. And let's see what they want you to hear and what they want you to know. They want you to remain positive. Your angels are saying no. And your angels want you to choose a new direction. Okay. And lastly, if you've been here before, you know I'm going to do it. If you have, oh my gosh. Bottom of that deck, we were talking about healing. I talked about healing so much. And look, it was there. Holy wow. And then this whole thing, I fixed it and it was crooked anyway. Oh my goodness. Anyways, if you guys are new to my channel, I do this at the end of every reading. I try to. And it just lets me know you stayed with me till the end. And I just want to say thank you and I love you so much for that and for supporting my channel in that way. That's like perfect. All right. Your word, you can type this in the comments, claim it. And it also lets me know you stayed with me, is foundation. And your message is foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. All right, my beautiful Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.